Our first sponsor is brought to you by Crazy Margaritas. Are you looking to fun up your birthday party, Friendsgiving, Christmas party, even your divorce party? Crazy Margaritas is your family-owned margarita machine rental. They deliver all over the DFW. They offer all kinds of flavors, regular margarita, pina colada, you name it, they have it. Please give them a call at 972-679-7482 or email them for a quote at info@crazymargaritasdfw.com. Please tell them that Where's My Sandwich sent you for $10 off your next rental. Again, that number is 972-679-7482.
Welcome to the fucking show.
That sandwich was the only good thing going on in my life.
So you make Daddy a sandwich.
And here we go.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Where's My Sandwich podcast. I'm your host, Philly Phil, alongside everybody's favorite stepdaddy,
Jonah, what's up?
and I got everybody's favorite mama,
Susie Q.
And if you are watching us or listening to us for the first time, we ask that you please hit that follow button, that like button, that subscribe button, and that bell button, so that way you get notified every time we drop a new episode. Give us 5 stars, leave us comments, tell your friends about us, so that way we can be together. And speaking of family, what's been going on with yours?
It's been great.
How's it been?
It's been wonderful.
Okay.
Just loving each other. My son telling me that he hates me.
Really?
Yeah. I don't. He hates me, and I don't pay him enough attention.
And how old is he?
He's 4.
He's 4. So did he tell you this?
Yes.
Oh, he told you this?
Yes. And it's funny. The other day we went to open house.
Okay, for your school?
For the school. The school that he goes to. And I asked the teacher, hey, first time mom. So I don't know the difference between the parent teacher conference and then the open house. I know the open house, you check where he goes to school, where his classes are and stuff. So I was asking the teacher, how is he at school? And I was like, is there anything that we need to work on? She's like, no, he's actually one of our best students.
Oh, yeah?
She's like, we just have a little issue with him.
Uh-oh.
And I was like,
that's always the worst to hear that. When you hear the teacher say, well, there is an issue, and you're like, ugh.
So my son walks around saying that his father beats him.
What? Wow.
That he beats him?
He beats him. And I was like, me and AJ were like, she was like, I'm trying to correlate it because he comes to school too happy. So she's like, I didn't see any trauma there. So how they have a psychology class, I guess, that they should be able to capture.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, thank you for not calling CPS. And she was like, so my son, I try to keep him as busy as I can because he's only child, right?
Yeah.
So he's in karate and t-ball. So Mondays and Thursdays he has karate. And she said that she went to his backpack to grab his folder. And she saw his karate outfit in there. Mm-hmm. And she was like, oh, okay. So she was like, hey, you go to karate? And she was like, so what do you mean by beating? And he was like, so when me and my daddy wrestle at home, he never lets me win. He always beats me.
Oh.
So I was like, thank you so much for not calling CPS on me.
Right? Oh my God.
Kids.
Yeah.
God
So he
damn
said she said that he would literally walk around the hallway and be like, yeah, my dad beats me.
Just like that, nonchalant.
I think he's like, my dad beats me in video games, beats me, not physically beats me.
Yeah, but nobody else knows that.
Yeah, of course. But when you hear, you're like, my dad beats me.
I was like, I understand the correlation. You know what I mean? But I'm just like, what the?
Can you imagine what the teachers hear?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you're the kids, especially when you're kindergarten, first grade, because they come out and they just be telling all your business.
Oh, everything. Hey, my mom just filed for bankruptcy.
What?
You know what? It makes sense. You were eating ham and cheese sandwiches.
Yeah.
So that goes together.
you know, my daddy cheated on my mama.
What?
Yeah.
Your dad's available?
That's what they hear.
That's what they hear. Oh, so
I
your
work-
dad's on the market.
Yeah, oh my god, he works in the he's in the army
Okay.
and he has wonderful benefits.
Yeah.
Is
Give him my
hold on,
number.
is y'all's kids really like that? I don't think Elena's like that.
You don't think
Lena is
Well,
the worst.
Lenny's-
No, she has the memory of a goldfish. Like she's in her own little bubble, in her
Yeah.
own little. If it's not affecting her, she don't give a shit.
Yeah. That's how it
Mhm.
is. Like, I mean, but also she's older.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's that time has passed.
I mean,
It's-
even when she was little, I mean, has she gone and
Yeah.
tattled? I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
Has she?
yeah.
You know,
she's
for sure.
kind of like open.
You know,
up.
all the problems that you have with Brittany kind of stem from somewhere, and she's
Yeah.
never told you that who the birdie was, but I'm telling you who the birdie is right now.
Yeah.
Damn her.
Yeah. I mean, that's all kids though. When they're that's
She's the
their
one
age.
trashing me on Twitter.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
She's the one that's got the fake account.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Fuck
what-
Jonathan.
Yes, I mean I know my son has he's said some crazy stuff in school, and luckily my wife's in the PTA, so she's
Yeah.
like, to clarify everything.
No, yeah, she can
So,
defend her honor.
yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
until these parent teacher conferences come up.
Mm-mm.
And this whole time they're probably like, that poor child, you know?
I know. Like when were you going to like email me or let me know or question or
Maybe
something?
she was
They're
scared
just
for her
like-
life.
Yeah.
It's like
AJ was gonna come up there and beat her.
it was like
Yeah,
I'm gonna
beat
just
her ass.
pocket this information for later.
Let me
you
just
know?
read the room when they're in here.
Yeah.
No, and then I
Yeah.
beat his ass when I go, you know what a beating? I'll show you what a fucking beating is.
So he goes to a what is it, charter school?
a charter school.
So what are the some of the, because I think because my older kids when they were younger they used to go to I think it's called Texas or something like that.
yeah, it's
It
kind of
was
like that.
it was a charter school. So what classes do they make him take?
Okay, so he's not at that level yet. He's in pre-K.
Yeah.
But we took Elena too. We killed two birds with one stone. And it's like music. She's in music. By the way, she said that y'all are the worst parents ever for selling her drum set in a garage sale. And I was like, why did they sell it? And she says, because I never used it. And I was like,
Yeah,
well.
because you never used it.
And I was like, well, that makes sense, baby. She's like, but they're taking my my creative liberty away. And I was like,
She did not say that. She used those words.
one hand on Satan, because I know you don't believe in something else, but one hand on Satan's Bible that she said that you're taking her dreams away.
Okay,
She
that I
said-
believe that. not creative liberties. I was like, what? She don't read. Where'd she get that
I was
from?
lying so bad that I forgot what I said. So I was just trying to go back and remember what I said.
Yeah, I've never heard a kid say creative liberties.
Never.
It's a charter
That
school. They
sounds-
learn
that
more
sounds
stuff.
like
Oh,
HR. Those are
Those are HR words.
terms. Yeah.
Those are HR words. Get out of here.
So
Human
she's-
resources.
and so she goes to the music class. She, because it was like a scavenger hunt. So they had to wear uniforms, right?
Yeah.
So every time like a teacher signed off on it, if the whole scavenger hunt was full, then we can take it to the principal and they get a free dress pass, right? So they can dress however they want for
Yeah.
the specific
Oh, really?
day.
Okay.
So we went to the counselor, and then they had some stickers right in front of the counselor, and it's like, oh, how many do I grab? And I was like, oh, just grab one, baby. It's like, if you want to commit, like, if you're scared of suicide, like,
What?
call this number. She's like, how many do I grab?
Damn.
God damn. Well, I didn't know all
I
this.
was
What kind of school is
like-
this?
And I was like, Lenny, I think if you're gonna grab one, grab the small one.
Yeah.
She
And-
thought she just thought free marketing.
Yeah, she just thought. Yeah, she just
Yeah.
saw free marketing, and then we went to the lunch. For the cafeteria is and Elijah. I was like, where do you sit at, baby? Where is it where you throw up at?
What do you
And he was like, right here, mom, right here. This is my
this is
seat.
the exact spot.
Yeah, and Carlos sits next to me.
Do they have assigned seating in lunch?
I guess, yeah. But it was, it was a fun. But going back, I think the only class they have there is really like music and like.
Really?
But the reason why my son goes there, it's because it's technically free daycare for me. It is free daycare for me because I went
Nice.
from paying $300 a week to
To not
nothing.
paying anything.
nothing.
Fuck that.
Man, that's a
Yeah.
lot of money saved right there.
Because
Oh, yeah, it is.
Mansfield ISD doesn't offer free pre-K.
Yeah.
And so he's going to Mansfield ISD next year. Like kindergarten, he'll be going to Mansfield ISD. But we're only doing this for this one
I know
year.
you got one more year and you can put them anywhere and just be free.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Be like a
That's-
bird.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, especially when you get a kids out of daycare, because people don't understand daycare is so expensive. Like it's so expensive. I think it's the reason why like it's not even sometimes not even worth working
It's not.
because it's like that takes up literally more than half your check.
My
For a month.
mom is like, give me another one, and like even AJ's siblings, it's like, y'all don't understand. Like I do want one so bad,
But it's
right?
just
I cannot.
you can't afford it.
Yeah.
Right now, I can afford what my son needs and wants.
Yeah.
We can go on vacations. We can do whatever we want.
Yeah.
Being able to afford my one kid. And it sucks to say, but like
You can't-
financially right now, it's not a good time for us.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I felt like it was the same thing for us. But I mean, you just kind of like you have to make it work because you have no other choice. But then you lose a lot of your luxuries. You know,
Yeah.
like I said, vacation. You know, when the weekend comes, somebody gets paid, and you're like, you know what? Let's just go to Target. Let's go this and let's go buy this. Go buy.
Yeah,
you can't do that no
anymore.
more. Nope,
Mhm.
you can't do none of that no more.
Look, when Elijah was
and then
born,
when somebody asks you, hey, let's go out to eat, you're just like, can we go out to eat?
and the good thing about our friend group, we understand. We're like, no, we'll just potluck it up
Yeah.
at Brittany's house.
Yeah.
But when Elijah was born, diapers, I was so thankful that my baby shower, I didn't have to buy diapers for a whole year.
Really?
That's good.
Yeah, I didn't have to buy diapers for a
Shit,
whole year.
man, we already went through all that.
And whenever I did start buying diapers, they were like $40 for a 54 pack at
God
Costco.
damn. Yeah, they're same.
They're
price.
the same
Yeah.
price. Okay, because the other day I went to Target and they were like 60 something.
No, you
and I
gotta
was like,
you gotta go to these like Costco or Sam's to get
Mhm.
diapers because you get a lot more for your dollar.
yeah,
Because like the 40, like you pay $45 and you get like I think a 50 something pack, 60 something pack of diapers for $45. And if you go to Target or Kroger's, it's like you get like half of that for that amount of money.
Mm.
And then they try to like squeeze in. Oh, if you get a $2, if you get this, you get like $5 off for the coupon.
yeah,
But it's like it's
The
like,
same
you
thing.
might as well just go to Sam's and Costco and spend that money and get double that. You know,
Yeah.
what you're getting, especially with wipes and diapers. I really recommend going to Costco or Sam's and buying that because going to Kroger's, going to Walmart, going to it's you might as well just go get if you
It's
you might as well go big because it would last you like for a good 3-4 weeks.
it's expensive.
Yeah, it is.
But also, something else happened
What happened?
over the weekend. So my husband, I get home, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I go to my room and my husband's like, close your eyes. And I was like,
Romantic AJ.
Here we go.
eyes are closed like a spoiled brat. Where is it? What is it? You know? And he's like, open it. And on one hand, he had the new Coca Cola Oreos.
What?
I do not recommend
Oreo.
Coca Cola.
That don't even sound attractive.
Oreo Coca Cola.
You haven't seen them?
What is that?
No.
Oreo made a Coca Cola. They collabed. And
There's just some
So
things-
is it a Coca Cola of Oreo or
Both.
is
It's
it
both.
Like a
Oreo
taste?
Coca Cola?
it's both. You haven't seen
it's like
it?
double diabetes.
You haven't
pick your
seen it?
poison.
Yeah, right?
Look. Okay. Look at this, guys. Oh my gosh. It's at the Target app. I'm opening up the
Oh,
Target app
gee.
right now.
Oh,
So, yeah, let me see
jeez.
all your points.
It's
Like,
Let me see your points.
it's an Oreo cookie made out of like the flavors Coca-Cola. And
Okay.
there's a Coca-Cola drink that tastes like Oreos.
That don't even sound attractive.
So AJ because these are like my blood is black. Like I don't drink
What?
water.
Yeah.
I just drink Coke.
I was like,
It's just tar.
It's just tar.
I
It's
think at
just
this
tar.
point you go to the doctor.
So he surprises me and I was like, oh my gosh, thank you. Right. But in my head, I was like, wait, is that even gonna taste good? Well, when I open it, it kind of tastes like a lemon, like those from the
Oh no.
from the Girl Scout
Lemon.
cookies, like the lemon squares.
Ooh.
But look how genius Oreo tried to be. Coca I don't know who made it. The red part, you know how it's like
Yeah.
it's a black cookie and then the red cookie is the Coke.
Mhm.
They put Pop Rocks, so it pops in your
What?
mouth. So you're eating it, it's like
Okay.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I would like throw that shit away.
Look,
So
do you know what Escola Dominical is?
mhm.
Do you know what it is?
No.
It's basically like church Sunday school.
Okay.
So we would go
You,
when
you
I was
said it
little.
too, you said it too Salvadorian, too Salvi for me.
What,
too fast.
Escola Dominical.
Okay.
So we would have that on Sundays in the morning, and we would go. But after is the best part because we would go across to the deli and get
That's
like
the
a yeah
deli.
Yeah.
We would get
And Ice Spice was there?
yeah. She was
Okay.
there just twerking it up.
Yeah,
you
she
know?
That's why I like going. That's where the deli
Shaking
girls
the
at.
deli.
Yeah.
Shaking the deli.
So we would get Coke
Ooh,
and
you got me.
some cookies.
I'll start going to your church.
But this is kind of gross. We would dip the cookies into the Coke.
So you're telling me this whole time you're ew out, ew, that's disgusting. When
Until
did
you
the
said
same
lemon. Until you said it tastes like lemons.
Like
the
give me
lemon
like
square.
a lemony flavor.
And that took me back.
That took you back.
Back in the day.
So right now I just gave you like a flashback.
Yeah.
Wait, so how did it taste to you? It was just a soggy Coke.
Yeah, it was good. We would like dip it in there, like if it was cafe with your pan.
Yeah.
And we dip it in there and eat it, and then like all the rest of the cookie that would be left, just like it's like all cuajado and.
Oh, it just goes. Ew. No, not a pregnancy. I don't even think that's a pregnancy craving.
No, that's not even. Yeah.
That's
And
good.
So I was like, oh my God, And then on the other hand,
All right.
he got me a rose.
Oh, that's nice. A bouquet.
A bouquet of roses?
Yeah.
He gave me one rose that does like a lot,
A one rose that does a lot.
Mm.
What could that be?
It makes that noise.
Oh, you got it.
Oh, okay.
Ding, 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 ding.
I got it.
So I'm used to, okay, guys. So if you have kids in the car, I'm going to
It's
give you like 5 seconds.
what is it? NSFW.
Yeah, not safe for
Not safe.
the car. Not safe for work.
So please, this is going to be a.
It's an NSFW.
So my husband is just so thoughtful, and he's not
So
scared.
thoughtful.
Yeah, he is.
He is not like, tell me that's not thoughtful. He was like, Susie loves Coke and Oreo,
And then let me get her a rose.
and then let me give you a rose because she just loves
Okay.
sexy time, right? So,
You couldn't even hold it together in that laugh.
so I love sexy time for my husband. Okay, so I literally, because I've seen him all like. I've seen girls talk about it, right? But
Yeah.
I've just like never.
Do they talk about it?
Yeah, girls talk about it.
On where? Where have you seen?
You know
that?
what? Like people like in HR talk about it.
Oh, in the office?
Wait a
Oh,
minute,
God.
in HR.
Here we go, getting freaky.
So, no, I don't talk about it at work. So, I just have like a good old faithful, like my Trailblazer, right? Just
Yeah.
good old bullet faithful. It
Yeah.
does the job, and all this stuff. So I was like, I don't know, we used it, and I was like, give me a good old faithful. Like I just,
It didn't do it for you, huh?
it comes with an app. I was just like super excited, right? 'Cause
Comes
it-
with an app. How
it comes
advanced is this
Yeah.
fucking
so
thing?
this thing right here.
That's a white screen.
Oh, it's a white screen. So you can DIY it, right? It's a white screen again, guys. It's the camera is saying like, we
but
cannot show
believe her,
this.
it's good.
So you can DIY like the vibrations on it.
Let me see.
Like it looks like when like an earthquake
See, that's
happens.
way too much. That's like,
So you can choose like the patterns and vibrations
Everything.
and stuff.
Like AJ can put like "I love you," like write it out, and
that,
The rose will do it.
Yeah.
Like,
Start DJing it.
is this like the new updated version?
I get
Because
I don't
the
know.
rose that I know,
Oh,
the rose that I know that works, they don't do all that. That must be like advanced technology. Because
I don't know.
it's built in AI.
it's like these new cars, you
Yeah.
get microchips and stuff like that. You can't fix them on your own.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
the old classic cars,
Yeah.
they sound good, they smell good, and you can just get in there and get dirty. And
I
fucking
smell
clean-
good.
It's built. You just had to get that in
Yeah.
there.
Can you please just get it in there for
Yeah.
me? I smell good. Okay.
All right. I
According to
believe
H.
I believe you.
I believe.
So
I believe.
this
Wait.
rose,
Never mind.
you can ask.
No, I won't.
Say it.
No, be
My
like,
husband gave permission.
He's like, you haven't gone down there and just give it a little. Because we do all the time. Like we.
Oh, I know y'all do.
We're sitting there.
I know y'all do.
If we're sitting there, we do scratches.
I know you're a truck driver too, and that's all you do is sit on your it's all
Yeah, and we have
swamp dick. You got
look.
swamp dick. That's what you got.
You got swamp. You got to drain the swamp.
Yeah, we have the driver facing cameras also. So and
Oh,
they're-
man, don't tell me.
I'm sure they're constantly recording. I'm in there. Yeah,
You just did it now. You just did it now.
It smells like culo.
It's like, yep, it's that time. Bring out the wipes.
Okay, seriously. Okay, so the life of a truck driver.
Yeah.
is all y'all do is just sit down and,
And
just
smell your
scratch.
balls.
Sit
Smell,
Yeah, smell each other. Hey, do you ever like lean in where they're driving?
Ew.
Like, hey, bro, smell.
You're like, hey, you like that?
You have a fart off with people in there?
Fuck no, I do. But I've been with somebody who has. I was like, come on,
He
man.
said, no,
The
I
first drive, this guy was like, I was like,
A wet one? A wet one?
Oh, what? Yeah.
Give him a do like, bro. You don't need this.
Shout
you
out,
don't need.
shout out to Justin.
They gotta call him out.
So do
You know who you are.
So it was your turn then to do it?
No, I haven't done it.
You
No, I
haven't
don't do
done
that.
it?
They're
No, I
gonna
don't
get
do
really
that.
comfortable. They're gonna be like, "Hey, bro, smell. Did you smell something different with
What's that?
this?"
What's that?
You gotta get that.
Ew. So is it
Hey.
true that they pee in the truck?
Yes. Yeah, it is true.
That's nasty.
But you know, I could save those stories for another time.
Okay,
Yeah,
next
yeah.
episode we'll talk about your life.
Yeah,
Oh.
life
The
with
Diary of a Truck Driver.
Yeah, there you go. I'm ready for that one.
The Diary of a Truck Driver.
Yeah.
Do you have a race car? Or a minivan full of junk? Or do you just want your car to look nice? We have the perfect service for you. And the best part of all, they come to you. Call or text Raider Mobile Detailing at 806-283-8322 for a complete interior and exterior detail. Serving all over the DFW, tell them Where's My Sandwich sent you for an exclusive discount.
All right, so the Diddler's back on the news. He got arrested finally, which I mean, I think he already knew it was coming.
I have so
of
many
people,
questions.
A lot of people knew that he was getting arrested in September. Somebody even came out on forgot it, but he even said, "Oh yeah, he gonna get busted in September."
Oh yeah.
And I think it's because there's a waiting period.
Was it 50 Cent?
No. But
Man,
there's
50 Cent
like
has been
there's like
after
a
him.
period. It was like 90 days, 60 days to when all those charges started, when
Oh,
he
yeah,
started
yeah.
getting raided and all that.
Yeah.
It's like 60 days, 90
there's a
days,
timeline.
100 There's a timeline. And they're like, oh, it's September. They're going to get them. If they haven't got them, then September's the last month that you got to get them.
Okay, so can I? You know
I know
all the details.
I don't know all the details, but I could tell you one
You're
thing.
educated.
Like the
in the
like the
case.
main
Yeah.
bullet points.
Yeah, the main bullet points.
So I got into like this rabbit hole yesterday. I was
Okay.
like, what is this like Diddy? I just clicked on a video, right?
Okay.
And I'm like, happy this mother trucker's in jail. Everybody says that he's never gonna get out.
No,
What do you think?
he's not getting out.
Like ever.
Just
On the
fact
racketeering,
of, just not on that, but I think the amount of dirt that he has on other people, they ain't gonna let him out.
Yeah.
They are not gonna let him out.
So this, you know what made me like look it up? When they denied his bail. And I was
Yeah.
like, why did they deny his bail whenever he's like, I will literally, in this economy,
Yeah.
I'm willing to give you $50 million in cash plus my assets plus all of our passports plus my kids' passports.
Well, here's the thing. Like, they wanted. If you want to get a plea, trying to get out, since he was claiming he's like a billionaire or not, a billionaire and all that, they were like, all right, well, let's see it. So all the stuff that he was like offering to them only equaled up to like, I think, 100 million,
Well,
maybe like 200 million, something like that. So they're like, no, that's not enough to. Sorry, that's not enough to keep you out, to get you out.
well, I heard too from like a lawyer, like, because I started Law and Crime,
Mhm.
and Johnny Depp's lawyer, the one that helped him win the case,
Yeah.
was the one talking about it. So it was like pretty credible.
Yeah, she's hot.
So he was like, no, him,
Him.
the
Oh.
main guy, the main guy,
The main guy.
the main lawyer,
Oh.
not the assistant lawyer.
Was she the assistant?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. But anyways, so he was saying like the reason why they denied him bail because they were like, no, you've already tampered with witnesses, and there's evidence of you tampering with witnesses before. You are a danger to society. I know you're trying to give up these 2 houses to us, but you have 30,000 more of these houses.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course, he's moving money. He's been moving money around.
So guess what, honey? You're not getting out. And I'm just like, that's what made me like look. I'm like, why didn't it?
Yeah.
I knew the P Diddy, like in my head, I don't know anything about law or anything like that. But I was like, when they raided him in March, I was like, oh, they should have gotten him back in March. Like, why now?
Yeah.
But
I think just more like you say, he has a lot of things on file, on tapes.
mhm.
And when you have the right person on the tape, especially when it comes to politicians and
Yeah.
people in the higher up, you
Well,
gone, buddy.
you know how
You are
Epstein died?
gone.
You know how Hillary Clinton killed Epstein.
Yeah.
He's gonna do this. She's gonna do the same thing with this one.
Maybe. I mean, he's got a lot of tie-ins with a lot of high-profile people.
Name one. A big one.
One that should be scared. Like one, if he dies, like, oh, there's a person that hit him.
No, I mean, probably Barack Obama.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Hold on. Not this guy.
Donald Trump? No. Not DT.
Not that guy.
Not
Even
that
though they're like, yeah, we're really good friends.
Wait,
We're really good
where
friends.
isn't he in the same island with Epstein too?
There's a lot of things that said that Donald Trump is, but
Shut up. No, I'm sorry. I know you support him, but
Not
you
Uncle T.
cannot.
Not Uncle
You
T.
cannot be biased.
Damn,
with
I
it.
gotta look at your knees, man. They're fucking red,
Yes.
dog.
You cannot be
You can't-
biased.
Yeah, red
ain't
knees, dog.
nobody gonna bring my boy Uncle T down. Uncle T, like he that gangster uncle. You know what I'm saying? He
Oh no,
that-
we're going to a different rabbit hole.
Okay.
We're-
Well, so, I'm pretty sure back before this whole thing, Diddy was somebody's gangsta uncle too, or gangsta daddy.
Yeah.
You know, with
Meek Mill.
Yeah.
yeah. That man, Meek Mill just fell off. I mean, like everything that you've
You can't
heard-
come back from that,
no,
man.
bro.
You
There's
can't.
no way. No way. You can't. Your street cred is gone,
Yeah.
brother. You were gone. You were out of there. You were gone out of there.
What else have you found in your?
In my little rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like
Fill us
this
in.
lawyer, they were like, so how can you win against this case, right? And he said straight up, he's not going to win.
No, you're not.
You're not going to win.
You're done.
These cases, you're going against prostitution, like it's all these
You're
racketeering, kidnapping, racketeering alone is so hard to beat. Look at
Yeah.
Young Thug, you know?
Yeah. Well, actually, you know what? His case about to get thrown out. I don't know if
Oh,
it did
really?
or not because of the judge.
Oh, what did he made like a little
that's,
comment?
That's a whole other. That was a drama in itself because the judge was trying to. Okay, so you can't question the witness on your own, and that's what the judge did.
Really?
He pulled him into a secret meeting
Oh,
and didn't tell nobody without the lawyers being present, and then they even one of the witnesses and witness came out and said something, and then they were like, wait a minute, what? Then everybody found out that the judge was trying to have like a secret private meeting with anything with the witness, and then that just threw a whole mistrial because you did that.
I love it for him.
So
Yeah.
But so they were like, so if you were the lawyer, because they were like, you were in a very high profile case. It was a civil, not a federal case. It was a civil case. Like, what would your defense be? And his defense, he was like, the only thing that you can lean on is because it's going to be up to a jury because he pleaded not guilty. So automatically it's going to go up to a jury, right? The only thing is you're going to have to try to convince, like this, as bad as this sounds, these peasants, like you don't understand this lifestyle that billionaires live, right? He's like, that should be having these parties is not a crime, but it's incriminating you in a couple things, right? So you're going to try to convince the jurors,
the
which
people
are
who don't live that lifestyle.
Right.
that this is how us rich people do it.
this is normal.
But what's going to fuck it up for him, and the lawyers really are going to have to try to fight hard, is him beating up Cassie's video.
Oh, yeah.
Beating her ass.
Yeah.
Because no matter how rich you are, I don't care how poor you are, and I don't care how rich you are, you shouldn't be beating her like an animal.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to like kill
They're
his
gonna
case.
they're gonna paint him like a monster.
And the thing
Well,
is
he
that
is a monster.
that's the only that's one of the videos. Imagine all the videos that he has. Because there's a video that they're saying is with him. There's a lot of executives in a room where he tells Cassie to come in the room. He beats the shit out of her. And everybody just looks at her and like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
there's so much, there's so much evidence that they're still building this case. And the bad thing is like, this case is still building. And they're like, and we're coming for more people. Like he's just like the little.
Oh yeah, Hollywood is over.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Like there's a lot of people who are involved, and you know what they're also saying
Mhm.
too is Justin Bieber. Like they're
I
thinking,
thought they were making it more like him being a victim.
yes,
Oh,
they're
okay.
trying to make him say like
Yeah.
if he was one of the sex slave males.
Yeah.
You know what?
And
I
if they've
believe
been-
it.
If they've been doing that since he was a little one, that's why he said so much.
So
mess-
fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah, and then same thing with Usher. Usher was young when he came around. He did the same thing.
Well, did you see that video where like I wish I could have had these videos saved? It's just coming
Yeah.
up in my head where like I'm just gonna make up this show, The View, and
Yeah.
like Usher's on the one like where Jonah is, and like Usher's right there, and then I'm P Diddy, and they're doing something. Usher does not want to make eye contact with P Diddy. P Diddy literally stops the conversation that they're having, like the interview, and he's like, "Hey Usher, how you been? You haven't talked to me in a while. You haven't contacted me."
No, that's not Usher. That's Fabulous.
No, it was Usher.
Because he did the same thing to Fabulous.
Okay,
on-
then
on,
there you
on
go.
Drink
Damn.
Champs when he
Yeah.
was kind of like he did the exact same thing. They were all drinking, And then he was like there were conversation, and he looks at Fabulous, and Fabulous sitting on their side. He goes, "Why don't you and me party anymore?" And he's all like, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "Yeah, every time we throw a party, you leave early." He's all like, I just want to go. Like, it makes Fabulous uncomfortable.
Mhm.
So,
seen that.
and the only person that's like kind of like called him out on like interviews is Charlamagne the God.
Oh yeah, I
He's
seen that.
always called him out.
He played this like a video. It's like, you know what you just said right there.
He said,
was
yeah,
like,
because he was talking about. He's like, he was talking about the drink champ, because he kept saying,
I have that video. Can I play
he
it?
kept saying like, yeah, daddy, yeah, this. Let's see if your phone's connected.
Okay.
And then so yeah, he would be like, yeah, daddy, this. He goes, oh, I like the way you drinking, daddy.
Yeah.
And he's all like, do you understand? Like, do you not hear yourself? Like, I mean, you're a grown man calling another man daddy.
And he's like, oh, I don't remember saying that.
Yeah. So I'm just kind of like, it's just, I would feel weird.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
like, for sure, man. It's there's another one who is it's just audio. Not that I've seen that video when they were by the pool.
Okay, sorry. Let me just ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
So basically, Usher, he's like, "How you been?" Like, and Usher's just trying to change the conversation. Like, "Oh yeah, how much have we have to drink?" Like, it was just like super like awkward.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people get, if you know Diddy, like, and if you've been in that atmosphere that he's in, even Cuba Gooding Jr. when he was brought into the case, when he was the other producer that was suing Diddy, saying that Cuba Gooding Jr. was in the room and like trying to like mess with him, like not like just making him feel uncomfortable, like hanging on him, breathing on his neck, like telling him he looks good and stuff like that. And he's all drunk. And it was all like, this is crazy. Like, your celebrity people that you know and you look up to, like, they're weird.
So I'm a sports girl, right?
Okay.
Supposedly. I'm not. I just like listening. I just like the storylines. So I listened to Stephen A. Smith, the biggest Cowboys hater ever,
Yeah.
but he has some valid points. So he has a podcast, the Stephen A. Smith Show, and I was listening. He literally had an hour and 30 minutes talking about this whole P. Diddy thing, right? Like trying to break it down and all this stuff. And he said, Hollywood is over, and when all these names come out, the people that you thought you loved, and the first thing that popped up in my head, I was like, Beyonce. Like,
oh yeah, Jay-Z and Beyonce. They added that.
I'm not a Beyonce fan, but it's like that's the first thing that popped up because her fans are like ride or dies, the Beehive.
Yeah,
he's like the people that you loved and you thought they were sweethearts, they're about to go down. Like Hollywood is over.
Yeah, it's they're. I mean, everybody to me is like, look, being rich and being famous comes with a price.
Yeah,
it comes with a sacrifice. It comes. People are like, oh, you sell your soul to the devil. You kind of literally do, like, just to see like the glimpse, to get the glamour. Like, you have to do shady shit. You have to screw over, certain people. Or you have to be you. It's kind of like, do you want to be rich or do you want to be,
And then the rabbit hole that I got into, Kim Porter didn't die from natural causes.
Oh no, I mean, that's another thing. Like he had her killed
because she was in the middle writing an all-tell book.
You want to know another? I'm sorry. You want to know another rabbit hole? That Beyonce had Aaliyah killed.
I heard that.
Oh, I heard that. Yeah, I've heard that one. That he.
If there's stories going around about bombs being placed in people's cars and people being afraid to fucking drive,
and you know whose car that was that Diddy blew up? It was what's his name?
Cudi.
Yep,
Kid Cudi.
Kid Cudi.
It was Kid Cudi's car because he was the one working with Cassidy, when they had broke up the first time.
There's another conspiracy that's why J. Cole always is in a bike.
Oh, because he's like,
he had a run in or something with Diddy.
Yeah, and then that's another reason why Wale didn't blow up the way he did, because he actually Diddy's people his people. Wale was working with Cassidy in the studio because Cassidy was, once again, this is the time they were broken up. They came and they bomb rushed Wale's studio and they grabbed him and they stuck him over the balcony off of like a skyscraper.
Oh my gosh,
upside down. And threatened him that he needed to.
Okay, so this rabbit hole that I got into was like the Kim Porter thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, he started dating her back in the 90s, right? When Tupac was around.
Yeah.
And, because the rumor around town is that he put the hit on both.
He put the hit on Tupac.
Tupac.
He put $1 million hit on him.
Yeah, on Tupac, right?
Yeah.
And she and supposedly in this all tell book that she wrote, right? Because like after she died, her house got robbed, right? But it was because they were looking for that book, and I guess they got it. I don't know. So it's supposedly in this book, you know, she told one of her closest friends that the hate that Tupac, the beef started when they were all in a studio, and you know, him and Kim were always like in an open relationship, a more open relationship for him, not for her. You know, like if she was gonna fuck somebody else, it was gonna be under his permission. He was gonna get, you know, the guy that he was gonna fuck or whatever. So they're in the studio, and he tells Tupac like, "Hey, like, let's have a competition, you know, whatever." And Tupac was like, "Okay, cool." Like he didn't know, you know, what he was talking about. He's like, "Let's see who can make her climax fastest in the same room." Like basically a threesome.
In the same room? Yo, that's wild.
And Tupac was like, "What the fuck, bro? Like I'm not down with that shit." And like since then, that's when Tupac started looking at him differently. He was like, "Bro, like I ain't fucking with you. Like you know, like
He's
this
weird.
ain't about music. This ain't about music." You know, it's like, and that's when the beef started, was
all because of
that. Yeah, his weirdness.
Because Diddy started being weird, and you know who also who they also say that the rabbit hole, the same guy, like the other guy who was saying like, "Hey, look, this I know a lot," you know, and he came out and said that P Diddy's the one that got Biggie killed.
Yeah, that's what in the same book.
Yeah, he's the one that he got Biggie killed too, because Biggie was wanting to get out of his contract. And that's why he took forever to release his second album, because he realized all the dirt that Diddy was doing, especially with the money thing. So he was just kind of like, you know what? I don't feel comfortable dropping another album. Now you're talking about everybody who used to say Biggie used to be in the studio. He would just be in there just rapping and just make an album real quick, to the point where Diddy would just be in the studio and be like, "Well, where's the album out?" He's like, "Oh man, I'm just taking my time. I'm trying to get the songs right." Like he was stalling because he was waiting for his contract to end. And Diddy kind of started picking that up. So it got to the point where Diddy was like, "All right." So the thought process was to kill him. And then once he killed him, he was able to release it under the Bad Boy Entertainment and make more money off of him when he was dead.
I saw a picture of where there was like a sticker in the side of the car where Biggie was in and that's where they shot him. Like if you see that sticker, shoot there, like in the car, because that's where he's at, and that's where they shot him.
So and then it was all Diddy who orchestrated that hit.
Man, I hope like the little stuff that I've seen, and this is not even us knowing the details of like what the federal, you know,
it's gonna come out. Even there's a lot of people who talk about like, look, all the little people that there was a guy who was a male escort. He even claimed back in 2015 about what was going on with Diddy, because he was one of the male sex workers under Diddy, and he was seeing everything that he was seeing and everything that Diddy had him do, but nobody believed him. Everybody called him crazy. They put him in a crazy home, and then it's like all these people are coming out saying, "See, we told you." Like even like Wendy Williams came out.
Oh no,
she came out saying like all this is true. You know, there's that one girl, Jaguar Wright. You know, she'll come out. She's like, "I told y'all." And then even Cat Williams, even on his first one of his first comedy specials.
I remember that one. In that green suit.
Yeah,
he's talking.
He even came out. I said, "What is this, Pimpin' Hard or something like that?" I think it was
the funniest stand up ever.
And he even come out and said that. You know, he's like, well, the parties. It was a joke, but like it's real. Like,
and
you know what? This even goes down not just in music, but this also goes down in, you know, movie producers, executives, you know, directors, you know, way down the rabbit hole. All these actresses and actors, like everything that's behind the scenes that people don't see, that makes the rich and famous rich and famous. You know?
And what the lawyer pointed out too, like in this, what do you call it? What the judge does, not the warrant, but what they released, the 14-page.
Are you talking about the indictment?
Yeah, it says a sex trafficking enterprise.
Yeah,
not a circle, an enterprise. Like he built a business, and he's not the only one. There's gonna be multiple multiple CEOs of this sex trafficking enterprise. So like, it's a
big sting
and a big ring operation that involves a lot of high up people.
And they got, like, when it comes to federal, like, they got their shit together. They know when they ask you, it's because they already know the answer.
Yeah, when did the raid happen? Back in April?
In March, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, you talking about months of just investigating and finding and looking, and to be
they
honest,
found so many drugs besides the baby oil.
Yeah.
Right?
How much baby oil was it?
Thousands of bottles. But you know what? They also said the baby oil is was worth for that,
Yeah.
but baby oil actually hides fingerprints. It hides evidence in baby oil.
Like, you will think they will have this, like, in an like how
Yeah.
rich you are. You will think they will have a storage underground with, like, a safe. Like,
Yeah,
this
just
thing
burn
was
your
just like
fingerprints.
out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, all the drugs, everything were just out and about. If you know that you're under investigation, wouldn't you think that you would be more cautious? Or
Maybe
he just thought he was untouchable for real?
He thought he was untouchable.
Yeah, I mean, you got people under your pocket.
When you get a lot of people under your pocket, and then a lot of people don't understand is these big orgies and sex is how you get people in your pocket.
So
because
this is blackmail.
This is literally sex blackmail, and this is a blueprint of all the way down to the president of Hoover. What's his name? J. Edgar Hoover.
J. Edgar Hoover.
All the way down to him, and he's the one, or the people around him have taught later on how to sexually blackmail somebody, because there was a lot of rumors speculating that J. Edgar Hoover was gay, and he had Italian ties to him, Italian moms tied to him, and they sexually blackmailed him. So from there, they just taught everybody how to do it.
I saw a clip too of like one of his last like white parties, and like Chris Brown, JC, Mary J. Blige.
They have this big ass bed in the middle.
Yes, and
that's the weird part. And they're just laying down. And taking pictures.
Just like everybody knows that it happens. Even there's like even Lil Wayne. There's a thing came out about Lil Wayne. Like one of these girls were like, Lil Wayne's like that too. But I mean, everybody knows. Like is Drake
in there?
When you're in that industry, I'm pretty sure.
Like, is Drake going to be part of?
I'm pretty sure. Like in that industry, in that level, it's normal. It's common. It's secret. And nobody's supposed to know about. That's that secret. Everybody talks about the secret door that you only get when you get to a certain level, certain of high famous that you're not supposed to talk about. That's it. That's the secret door.
So on the Shannon Sharp podcast,
he's gonna be the first one to not get hit with a RICO charge, but a FRICO charge.
A FRICO. I like that. Do you think he's gonna be singing like a bird?
Maybe. I mean, it just depends. Like
because he's on suicide watch.
I mean, he's on suicide watch because they're talking about giving him life, and once you get life, it's over.
No, they say that he's not getting out.
I mean, if he's going life, then yeah, he's on suicide. He's gonna try to kill himself.
He's gonna be in there with Chapo.
Come on, think about it. You're going from being rich, untouchable, having anything you want, whenever you want, however you want, to completely being broke and being stuck in a cell.
So all this started because he didn't want to pay Cassie, right?
Because he thought he was untouchable and nobody.
Because when Cassie was like, "Give me 30 mil," and I ain't giving you no 30 mil. All right, watch this, right?
Yep.
Is this how it happened?
And even 50 Cent came out. What you did was Diddy was dumb because you put a little bit of blood in the water for the sharks to get, and they all came out.
Mm-hmm.
That's all he did. So the Diddler's gone, baby. It's just gonna get more and more crazier from here. If you live in the DFW area, you know these storms have been hitting us left and right. You want to call the right people for your roofing needs. They are experienced roofers. They offer free inspections, and it's quality that you can count on. Call True Homes at 817-888-5101 for $250 off for your next roof. And just because they like a little bit of sandwich, they're going to throw you a little gift card. Again, that number is 817-888-5101.
Action step down.
You're not my dad!
Aw, look at Daddy.
It's not. I have to get on the business.
Welcome back to the show. If you are you're about to have a freako session in your house, you're trying to follow Diddy's blueprint,
You call Ciroc.
you make sure you get into a margarita machine to get the party going.
Yeah, liven up those parties.
You gotta liven up those parties, you know what I'm saying? Bring the baby oil, and then you got your margarita machine.
Hey,
and
don't forget to invite me.
Yeah.
You're not that level yet, so maybe next time.
Come on, man. Give me a shot.
Yeah. So Letters with Stepdaddy is brought to you by Crazy Margaritas. And I don't know, is Crazy Margaritas in that one of the people that are about to get busted for P. Diddy? Because they were probably in there.
You're party in there, you
They're
think so?
probably in there with all the margarita machines, and they know it was a party. So,
Oh my goodness. No, they weren't. And that number is 972-679-7482.
Okay.
P. Diddy was sponsored by Ciroc.
Hey, you can put Ciroc in those margarita machines. I'm
Yes,
telling
you
you.
can.
I don't know. I got my eye on you, Crazy Margaritas. I don't know. we might have to. Yeah, we might have to rethink our contract. What do we have for Stepdaddy today?
So this person asked me for advice.
Okay.
So
Oh, this is word of mouth.
this is a word of mouth. So
Okay.
the details
Oh.
might not be there completely.
Jesus.
Gotcha.
So we're going to say her name is Diana.
Okay.
Okay.
Dirty Diana.
But what she
Ow.
does is
It's dirty.
Israel.
Princess Diana.
She does Israel.
So is real. Is real.
She does is real.
Space real.
Oh. They said, I'm like, she does Israel. And I'm like, is there a guy named Israel? Is it the country Israel?
So her she does hair, right?
Okay.
So she has her own salon where she does hair and stuff.
Gotcha.
And she brings, them hairstylists be bringing in some good bank, right? So before she got with her man, she had a son, right? So her son was 10 years old whenever she got with her boyfriend right now. They had a baby like a year ago, right? So they had a baby. Before they had the baby, her man was really like psycho, right?
Define psycho.
So
yeah, what is psycho?
psycho is if a man, let's say that we're walking at the mall, right?
Okay.
And we're holding hands and it's super crowded. You know how the mall
I don't
gets
like holding
super,
hands.
Okay, we're not holding hands. We're
I'm just
touching butt.
kidding.
We're just I'm just
Touching
grabbing your
butts.
I'm just grabbing your dirty swamp dick. Okay.
yeah.
I'm grabbing your swamp dick like a leash. I'm just
Okay.
grabbing your swamp dick. And
Okay,
some
we're
guy
holding hands.
and a guy bumps into me and he literally puts me aside and he's like, "Hey bro, watch out where you're going, okay? Like you're messing with my woman."
Oh, so he sticks up for her?
Boy.
Oh,
We're trying to get what you're saying.
yeah.
And her salon is next to a vape shop,
Okay.
right? So the guys like going over there to get their haircuts and stuff like that with her. It's convenient for them,
Yeah.
Right.
but he doesn't like it because the guys are going to what she does and paying her like, you know what I
to
mean?
get a
Like very
haircut.
insecure. And
Yeah.
she's just like, I know it's too late for her because she already has a kid with him.
Yeah.
But I mean,
But-
at the end of the day, they're paying customers.
And like, is she like kind of like in a toxic relationship? And like, how do you like kind of like train a man not to be toxic?
Well, I mean, that comes from deep within. Like that comes from his own insecurity. That comes from his own, how does he feel as a man himself? 'Cause
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
he feels like you're constantly, I mean, I don't know, did they have like, were they cheating on each other back in the day? Because I
Mhm.
can see like guys being like very insecure if she's cheated on him
Right.
before.
Yeah.
I
Right.
could see that insecure building up. What do you think, Stepdaddy?
Oh, I think a lot of things could play into it. Like what you said, if there's definitely cheating, maybe he got really hurt. Maybe he's like, but the whole bumping into somebody and him like trying to pick a fight with random people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
that's
sounds
kind
like-
of
That's kind of wild. That's kind of like territorial type of.
yeah. It's like, yo, what the fuck? You just brushing up against my girl?
So
What's the
like
deal?
that's the thing. Like that's what I love about AJ. Like he gives me my space, right? Like like he knows when it's like, not a lot of men will let like their wives do a podcast with two guys. Like let's just be honest.
He was just right here in the. He
talking
just
about-
creaked the
talked-
door.
And
He
it's
talked
funny
about
'cause
like he said we had 7 minutes to get this done, or he's going to
Yeah.
tear the door down. Like, what are you talking about?
because we talk about that as a group.
Yeah,
and
he's
was-
been blowing up my phone.
Yeah, he has.
He's like,
Yeah.
"Hey, bro, hurry up!" So I kept looking down. I'm sorry, bro. I'm trying to get done.
So
Hey, what y'all
like,
doing up there? There's too much laughing.
Yeah.
That's what he says.
He did. We were walking up the stairs and he's
Yeah.
like, hey, cut it out. And I was like, get your swamp dick over there, boy. But I don't know. Like
I think it's more of like a male thing. Like it just depends on how like he was raised. Like, did he see his dad? Was his dad like that?
yeah.
Because that all comes from, or did he have a dad? Because that also plays a big part.
Because
Of it
she
too.
says like whenever guys go over there to get their haircuts, right?
Mhm.
Like he's like, no, like I don't want you
But
to.
do they hang around or something?
Yeah, do they hang around? That's different. Like if
I
she's
don't know.
flirting with him, they're flirting with them. That's a
Yeah.
difference. Like a man knows his woman, and if the man knows that the woman's like really flirty, like, and he's already insecure.
What about if like the flirtiness pays like our luxurious life?
Hey, look, like I said, it depends on the man. You know,
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying like, what are you okay with that?
I mean,
If she's doing
I'm not
for,
insecure.
You know, like let's say
Okay, Jonathan.
like me.
is-
I've been when me and Brittany went to Louisiana for our before we got married. What is that called? Bachelor party. I know we were separate, but then we ended up meeting each other.
We did his bachelor party
yeah, in New Orleans.
in New
Yeah.
Orleans. Yeah.
We
Bourbon Street.
ended up meeting each other. We were supposed to be like in whole different parts, but we
Yeah.
ended up
It was
meeting
wild.
up.
We went to the same location, like same. You know, it was cheaper for everybody because
Yeah.
to get like the same hotel.
Yeah.
You know, just
Oh, we did the same thing for my bachelor.
yeah,
too.
but
yeah.
they ended up putting us literally next door.
yeah.
So it's like the girls in one room and then the door and then the guys in the next room.
Oh my god.
And then we all come out together. We're like, all right, we'll see y'all later.
So yeah,
Why we
different
look like
Ubers,
horse.
different
Yeah.
But
Ubers.
I mean, for us, the guys were different because we don't plan shit. We just went
Yeah.
out and had fun. And the girls,
yeah, we're out and drinking, walking, enjoying,
and spending money.
Yeah,
That's stupid.
like looking at the views and stuff, enjoying
Yeah.
the vibes.
we had a good time.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, like at my bachelorette party, I'm not gonna lie, we had so much fun, right, Jonathan?
There's so much,
It was.
but
so
we're
much-
talking about me. So.
Okay. So go ahead.
So when we met up, we were at a bar, and you know, I saw this older gentleman walk up to Brittany. You know, she was at the bar going to get some drinks, and she went up there, and you know, the old guy, you know, started, you know,
trying to flirt.
and I saw him. I was like,
Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got.
Let's see how easy she is.
Yeah, let's see. You know, and he even bought her a drink and everything. I was like, I could get the free drink, you know?
You know,
and then she came out.
And I'm not gonna lie. When me and my wife started dating, there was times that we.
Wait, I wasn't done with the story.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And then she went in the back around the bar, and then she lost her for like 15 minutes. Then she came back, and then I was like, hey, where are you?
And she went like this. I'm fine.
Sorry, P Diddy was back there.
Yeah. No. But yeah, I didn't have a problem with it. Go ahead, Phil.
At my bachelor party, like we did not spend not one penny on a drink. Like they were just buying us drinks.
Because yes, girls.
Yeah.
And there was this British guy there, and he was
God.
buying us drinks. And like we see the guys coming too, like at the bar, and we're like, "Get the fuck! We're getting fucking free drinks, you motherfucker! Y'all better go find another fucking bar. Get the fuck out of here!"
And no, like for real, like me and my wife, we used to, before we had kids, we were just single. We were just out there just living our lives. You know, out of this Biden economic time.
Sorry,
Sorry, I thought that. No, but we used to go to the bar, and you know, she would go to the bar and get drinks, or I used to go to the restaurant. When I come back, you know, there's a guy talking to her and flirting with her, and I would like stay back because one, I was just kind of like, I know who she is, you know, she's very talkative, and it may come off as flirtatious, but I'm just like, look, you already know if a guy's gonna buy you a drink, tell him to buy you two. One for you, one for me.
Yeah.
And you know, hey, you know what times?
And make it a double shot.
You know, I know you know how many times that I've got free shots and free drinks
Oh my god!
just because I would play it off and be like, yeah, this is my sister.
Ew.
Hey.
And then y'all be making out in the
Yeah.
pool.
Oh,
Ew.
I would just-
that's my
we would tell the guy that, and then he would be like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, so he'd be buying all of his drinks
God damn.
and stuff, and then
Yeah.
you know, after a while, we'd just like sneak away and like go to another bar.
Okay, what if he was like trying to like? Okay, that wouldn't like make you mad if he was like trying to like get her number right in front of you, but you're the brother, so you can't say anything.
One time she we lost her one time. Me and my friend, we lost her. We're at the bar and we lost her. We're like, where the fuck does Lauren go?
Yeah.
Her ass in the VIP section with these
Goddamn.
other girls that she met in the restroom.
Oh, nice.
And then there was other guys in there too.
By the way, girls in the bar restrooms like hype the shit out of you, and they're like the most amazing fucking girls. Like you'll literally have like an ingrown hair coming out like in your chin, and they're like, "Girl, that is you. You look so fucking good." Love the girls from the bars. Go ahead.
So one guy,
we don't do
we
that
were all
at the
drunk,
urinal.
right? And I was like trying to go up, and then you know they had the bouncers there, and like, hey, bro, you can't go back. And I was like, okay, cool.
And she was in there dancing like,
yeah, she would. They had their porn. They had hypnotic,
It's like,
and they were pouring it
I know
all in
her
her mouth and shit.
In the back, I know her.
yeah.
So I remember this one time. So this guy was like trying to talk to her, and I was watching. I was like, no, I'm not gonna make a scene. You know what I'm saying? gonna make
You
a
were
scene
you
yet.
were Arthur fisting it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just kind of like, let's see her play it out. Let's see if she's the one.
Wait. So they're like, what if they're like, hey, can you let him in? He's too short. He can't come. Like, would you get your feelings hurt?
Come on.
No, but I mean, I was already with
You're
my,
not. You're not
no,
sure, but
I
I'm
don't
saying.
care.
Yeah, he's like 6 foot.
Yeah, my dreams. No, but so the guy tried to get her number, and she told him, I don't have a phone, but you can email me.
Ew.
You
So
can
you can-
AOL me.
Yeah,
Amy.
so he got her email.
Oh,
and
she said that.
She told him that.
Oh, I thought the guy was like, here's my email. I don't have a number.
No,
Okay,
she was
sorry.
like, he was like, can I get your number? And she said, no, I don't have a phone, but I have an email. You can email me. He goes, all right. So she gave him some email, and that was
You know what? A dude will not
That's
ask
how-
questions. Also, they'll be
that-
like, okay, yeah.
So
I'll
that's
go.
how I knew.
Desperation.
Yeah.
That's how I knew she was down that chick, because she could have easily gave him his number
Yeah.
with that thing, because I don't think she knew that I was watching her. But she's like, no, I'll give you my email. So
She still has that
Aw.
email.
she still
But she could have gave a fake number.
no, because it was one of those that you had the phone in your hand and stuff.
And you would be like, oh, let me put it right.
Yeah, put
in
it
your
right
phone.
now.
Yeah.
So she's like, I don't have my phone, which she didn't have it on her. And she was like, I'll give you my email. And then she was like, okay.
Now, what would this jealous guy from your friend would do? This
Yeah.
guy would fucking.
Oh, bro, he would have shot up.
flip.
He would have
No.
probably aired the place out.
Yeah.
It would have been what's that club in Florida that all the gay people died in?
What?
Oh, you
You know-
talking about where the guy went in and just started blasting everybody?
Yeah, that's gonna be him.
that would.
God damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just couldn't be like.
Yeah.
First of all, I don't remember the last time I got hit on. Like it's been a while.
We're gonna.
I don't know how
we're
to
gonna,
flirt.
We're gonna test y'all one day when y'all go out. We're
Oh,
gonna,
shit.
we're
Yeah.
gonna set it up.
I'd be like, "What is this? Is it my new hair?"
I think AJ is really cool. Like, he's real chill. But I think at that moment in time, if he sees that, he'll probably air that motherfucker out.
Okay, no. Okay, so one time.
Would you feel?
Air it out?
Now?
Nah, she was just.
With them not knowing
What do you mean?
that you're around. You're saying you're setting them up, right?
I said I would. She just said nobody hit on her. So I was like, let me pay somebody to go and.
I know, but would
Yeah.
you get mad like because say AJ's really chill, right?
Mhm.
Like, would you get mad like you say AJ will get mad?
I wouldn't. I mean, I'm not that jealous type like that.
At all.
At all. Like, if I see her. No, I'm serious. Like, I used to
Yeah.
be, but I realized that almost got me in trouble, like with the law. So I just like, you know what?
Oh, so when you get angry, you really get angry.
Yeah, like I see red. So I've learned how to
Mm.
cut that emotion out of me.
Gotcha.
So
Well, teach Jonathan.
yeah,
Me?
Yeah.
I've seen, like, no, if I get angry, I see red, and I don't realize what I'm doing.
Look, I don't
Until
get
it's done.
mad. I get even.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You're such an asshole.
I get even.
You're such an asshole.
Why? There's something going on that I don't know, and I wanted
Nothing.
to know.
No, nothing. I just want to attack
there's
her.
I felt it. I felt the vibe.
There's
What's
a
going
text
on?
thread with just me and her.
You piece of shit. She wants you to fucking eat her out. So eat her out.
She wants the twang.
She wants the damn rose, okay? That's what she fucking
She
wants.
says she wants the swamp dick.
Well, she got it. She got it. No.
So how would I don't know, maybe just being toxic. That's just not.
Maybe
even-
she's a little toxic too, right?
Maybe. I mean, do y'all like that? Like, a lot of girls like that.
I don't like that shit.
Like it?
No,
Don't
because
lie.
okay, because
Yeah, for real.
Don't
Y'all
lie.
go for like the bad boys.
Yeah, I
and
like that
Oh
shit.
yeah,
Yeah,
I do.
yeah.
I do. I went
Okay.
for like the baddest
Fucking
boy of
AJ
the
is like the
group.
baddest guy. in
He's
the-
so fucking bad.
Yeah.
He's so bad.
the biker tattoos, everything.
Everything,
Yeah.
man. He drives his little Camaro and
I hear him when he comes.
so mad. No, sometimes when he gets like really angry, because
Yeah.
AJ gets angry about the stupid, and I think that's why I get mad because he gets angry over the stupidest shit.
When he gives you the biggest hug.
You're such an asshole.
So this is way too long.
When AJ shows feelings, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Come here. Let me get a
Like-
massage. Let me get a foot massage.
Like whenever he can't, like he gets mad over the stupidest shit. Like he can't find a shirt, and he's like, oh, and I'm like, and then I get mad because I'm just like, my responsibility is put the clothes up, right?
Yeah.
And if you can't
Like,
find
my
it,
job
then you're
is done.
then you're judging me
Yeah.
for
Oh,
not
if you
putting it in
gonna
the
get
right
mad,
place.
I'm gonna get mad.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you get mad, I'm gonna
Because
get
you're
mad.
the one that puts all the clothes up, and I'm like, that's funny because we
Yeah.
both work 8 to 5, and the clothes get put up by
Here we
one
go.
person.
Hold on. Is that gaslighting?
Is it?
No,
No. Okay. Is it because here are the signs of a toxic relationship? We
Okay.
got gaslighting, intimate relation, whatever that means, manipulation.
So like withholding sex from each other,
Yeah, isolation from friends and family, which
making
none
you,
of us do that.
none of
yeah.
us do that. Competing or jealous relationships,
Mm-mm.
physical abuse,
Mm-mm.
jealousy.
That I know of. I better not fucking hear. From,
Jealousy.
That's you, Jonathan.
That's not me.
Jonathan.
Communication. What? Jealousy?
No,
You're not jealous?
Communication? I'm not jealous.
Okay, the last two is so you. You're jealous. And you like
Communication.
in communication.
and physical altercation.
You feel drained. That's me.
Okay, I know that you can't communicate right because I literally had to send the same fucking text message 4 times and call
Yes,
to
you
see
did.
where the fuck
Yeah.
you're at.
I was
So
driving.
I know. No,
I
you
was
weren't.
at work.
Yeah, he
No,
was
I
driving.
called you
Truck drivers can't
and
answer
you. I
their
was like,
phones.
"What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm just bored."
Yeah,
He-
I was bored.
You were bored. So you could have
Driving. I was
texted me.
driving.
You were driving?
Yeah, I was bored driving. I answered. I put my job on the line to
I put my
answer your
career.
call. Yeah.
on the line.
Oh God, just call it a job. I don't call it a career.
But I think there might be both a little like there's for her to have a kid with this man.
Yeah.
You know, she probably she liked it a little bit.
She had to.
Is it
No
like
way.
there's just no way for me to do that because like I'm like Lauren, like I talk like it comes out as flirtiness, but it's just me being friendly, and that
Mm.
would not work for somebody that's not secure, like secure with themselves.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And that just wouldn't work for me. And like part of you like cutting hair is like you gotta
You
know,
gotta-
Yeah, talking with
you
the
gotta talk
customers,
to 'em.
building
Not
relationships.
to
Yeah.
mention like hair cutting is like a lot of
Yeah,
physical,
touch it,
a lot of
yeah.
physically touching.
Yeah.
Like it's
That-
like you gotta touch their head. You gotta like brush their neck. You gotta
I go to
get
my
that-
yeah, you gotta and you
gotta-
gotta blow their
yeah.
their
I
neck
go to
get
my
the hairs
lady
off.
for the head massages.
Then
The
they'll-
look and the
then
kiss
You
on
should
the forehead.
probably you should
Then
probably
it's an
rethink
extra.
about
It's an
going
extra.
to another
It's an
lady.
extra what? $40 for a manscape.
Yeah.
There, you know what?
You don't know about
I
that?
do.
You don't know about that?
I don't know about the man.
Yeah, it's a $40 manscape.
Yeah.
Well, AJ should start going there.
I'm just saying, like all the
Trying to go into this
everybody knows
fucking
about that.
bush like a jungle. I'm
Yeah.
like, God, babe.
I mean, there's because there's no female barbers that we go to.
Or
'Cause
Good.
There is a manscape, service that everybody gets provided. But,
Really?
Yeah, it's like
Shut
$40.
the fuck. 40? That's it?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
oh, I thought you were playing this for real.
Yeah,
Oh fuck.
They
no.
pick it up for you and everything. Like,
yeah.
yeah.
do you have to take a
You
pill?
just gotta
Yeah.
go. You just gotta go to a female barber.
Wait,
Oh,
but
okay.
wait. So, like,
Gotcha.
do you take like a pill for not to get,
Mm-mm. She wants you to get it so that way she can
Ew,
get it like
all in the crevices.
Yeah. because if it's like
Oh,
sit there
yeah.
floppy, there's a
Yeah.
good chance they gonna cut the skin.
Well,
it's good.
I'm glad my
Good.
husband learned how to DIY it
Yeah.
and does it himself. And he does a really good job. Okay.
But is he doing it himself?
He is doing it himself. He likes to put a show for me. And I love it.
What?
Maybe some of them are shows and some of them are behind the scenes, and he'll come out and be like, "Look what I'm doing." And
Oh
then-
my God. No. Do you manscape?
huh?
Do you manscape?
Look,
You're,
You
the, one
can
that
say
brought,
no.
you're the
Some-
one that brought up the conversation.
sometimes the cedar tree
Uh-huh.
needs to be trimmed sometimes because there's a lot of pollen that develops. And
Yeah.
you don't want to get other people
That's
sick.
why she's always sick. This makes a lot of sense.
It's flu season.
yeah. It's natural dental floss,
Yeah,
you know?
right? It's we're in that springtime still. You know?
Yeah.
We're in the spring. If it grows, it shows.
Hey,
you know what
winter
I'm
is
saying?
coming. Winter is coming.
Mm.
And we gotta,
No Shave
gotta
November
keep
is
warm.
coming. No
No
Shave
Shave
November
November.
is
Yeah.
coming up.
No shave November.
That's when
It's
it
no
really.
nut, no,
That's when it
it's
really
no nut
becomes a
November.
swamp.
What Brittany told you wrong. It's actually No Shave November, not No Nut November.
Yeah.
So don't fall for it.
Have I been doing the wrong thing?
Well, speaking of winter coming, we're gonna be in hiatus for the next 2 weeks,
2, maybe 3 weeks.
2 or 3 weeks. So maybe we'll come back in November. We're gonna take a little break and get all of our family things out the way,
Mm-hmm.
because it does take a lot of time for us to come out here and do the show, and we want to kind of just sit back and just enjoy, kind of like a vacation. So we'll be.
And also, it's not fair for us not to give our 100%, you know? So coming back, we'll give it 120,
Yeah.
130.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold y'all to that.
So-
I'm going to hold you to that, sir.
I'm tired of holding this down. Nah, just kidding.
Oh my gosh, you made me feel good. Okay, never mind. We're not taking a hiatus.
So before
Just
we do
kidding.
that, before we go into hiatus, what should the toxic male
Look,
tell?
he's got everything going for him. All he has to do now is just go into the kitchen and tell her, make me a goddamn sandwich.